All right, thanks so much, Corey. We're once again joined for some free legal advice with Greg Remmenga, and today we are going to be discussing 5 ways you could lose a legal case, and we'll go into more detail about this over the next several weeks, but today we'll just kind of do an overview of that.
Well, the first thing, and we've talked about this in the past, you have to know the statute of limitations for the case you're in. With certain negligence cases, you have 2 years to file the suit. Other ones, you only have 3 years. Other ones, you might have 1 year. So in order to proceed, you need to know your statute of limitations. Second, you need to know the elements of your case. We've talked about each different type of case has elements. You have to prove certain things in it, and if you don't prove all those elements, you lose your case. You also have elements for the other side's defense. If you don't know those elements, how are you going to prepare to defend? Third, you need to gather the proof. What is your medical bills? What is your medical treatment? What happened in the accident? Who's at fault? Those types of things. You have to gather and present those things for proof in order to complete your elements and make sure you hit all those. And that includes getting an expert. Certain things we need experts to testify about. Certain things people can testify about that aren't experts. So if you get into the case and you don't have an expert witness to testify about the things that are needed for an expert, you're going to lose your case. The next thing is credibility. You cannot lie or exaggerate things, and there are certain things in your past that the other side can use against you to show that you're not telling the truth. For example, if you've had previous back surgery, you go into the insurance company and you say, I've never had back surgery, they're going to be able to use that against you to show that you aren't truthful and you're going to lose your case. And finally, contact an attorney so that he can help you work through all these things.
Yeah, so all in all, basically the main message is preparedness, be prepared for your case.
Right.
Overall, and that should be the #1 rule, I guess, right?
And one of the main things that you have to do in order to get all this put together is contact an attorney so he can help you work through all these things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why Greg's here. All right, well, thanks so much for joining us again, Greg. And we'll be right back with your full forecast right after the break. If you have any questions for Greg, you can give that phone number a call there on your screen.
If you want Greg to answer one of your legal questions, visit KREXTV.com, click on Live in the Studio, and submit your question on the right side of the screen. Watch Greg's segment every Wednesday on News Channel 5 at noon.